guys, we are back in Yellowstone. We can't get enough of this park, and today we are heading north. So last time we did the South Loop.
Yep.
And
the North Loop isn't all the way open. They're doing construction on the eastern half, so we're gonna kind of do like a little question mark maneuver.
Yeah.
And
it makes sense on the map.
And so right now we're just outside the Norris Geyser Basin at Paint Pots. And we're actually here, a friend up there who doesn't like to be on camera.
Yes.
Is visiting us. He drove all the way up from LA, so we're super excited to show him Yellowstone.
To the north end of the park up to Mammoth Hot Springs, and I don't know how, but we completely missed this when we were here a couple years ago.
Yeah, we drove through like this way multiple times too. I don't know.
I don't know, but it is really cool up here. They have boardwalks. We think this is the coolest feature, but they have boardwalks that go all throughout this area, and you can see different types of features. These, as the name says, are hot springs, and I think I've realized today part of the reason Yellowstone is my favorite park is because it changes so much. So not only the different seasons are you really getting a different perspective in all of the different seasons, but also the actual features change. So what's flowing now might not be flowing when you come. A new spring might have popped up by the time you get here. So it's really cool to just, the landscape just changes so much. It's so cool.
I mean, even just right here, you can see where this used to be like a nice little travertine spring drop off, and it's dried up. It's dry, but you can still see all like where the water like carved out little holes. It's interesting. Also, I'm wearing a mask because we're walking on the boardwalk and in closer proximity to so many people, and it happens to be a holiday weekend.
Yes, I took mine off to film, but we have been wearing our masks, and a lot of people in the park have been. But a lot haven't. There are a lot of people here, not as many as there would be if this pandemic wasn't happening, so that's actually been kind of nice. We never would have come to Yellowstone in July ever.
Yeah.
However, with the pandemic, it is definitely manageable. Anyway, we'll go ahead and show you more of this area, because I think it might be some of my favorite.
Made our way down to the Norris Geyser Basin, and behind me, the steaming hole in the ground, is the Steamboat Geyser, which is the tallest geyser in the world. What does that sign say? World's tallest active geyser. So it can shoot up to 300 feet in the sky, which is higher than Old Faithful, and it's actually been going off a lot more frequently. So it went off about 2 days ago at 1:29 a.m. And so they don't know when it'll do these huge major eruptions, but it does do frequent smaller eruptions, so we'll see.
We'll see if we get lucky. right, so we have made it back to camp and we are doing a potluck tonight in celebration of 4th of July with everyone that we've been caravanning with here. So I'm getting a few things ready here and I wanted to talk about our smoker again because, okay, I thought it was gonna be like Jason's thing, you know, and he's cooking meat on it and stuff, but I've been testing out desserts on it and they're very yummy. So for the potluck, we have mashed potatoes. We could have cooked those in the smoker, but potatoes actually take like hours. So Car's been running around outside. I don't know if you could hear her panting. Anyway, so yeah, so we're just doing regular mashed potatoes, but we're doing red potatoes. And a little tip I wanted to tell you also is I don't know about you, but I like a little skin on my red potatoes, but not too much. So I actually only peel about half or 3/4 of the batch, depending on how much skin you're feeling, of the potatoes. And then that way you still get skin in your red mashed potatoes, but not like an overwhelming amount, you know? So the dessert I'm doing is going to be a caramel apple crisp. And that was actually another tip. I already cut my apples, but if you put your apples in water with some lemon juice, they won't brown. So I have that prepped and ready to go. And I have my crisp topping ready to go as well. And then I have everything else ready to make the caramel sauce. And that way I can just throw it on the apples, throw the topping on, and when our wings are out of the smoker, I'm gonna do it in our cast iron and we're gonna throw that in there. And it takes about 45 minutes to an hour, the recipe said. So by the time we're done eating dinner, dessert will be ready. So we've just been really loving this smoker. And yesterday we actually got the pizza attachment. So now we're gonna have pizza in the smoker as well. I'm really, really pumped about it. I just wanna show you this scene actually real quick. I can tell that I think Jason liked the smoker as well because he's working real hard. Let's look at this. Yep, just got a beer, sitting back and chit-chatting with friends. Yeah, so I'd say he likes the smoker too. Fun little environment there.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited about this because Ray and I have to switch off when we get wings at a store or a restaurant because she likes barbecue and I like buffalo.
Yes.
And I'm very excited that now we can just make our own and I can do half and half.
Me too.
And that's how we're gonna, our 5-year anniversary is coming up and things like that is why we're gonna make it to 40.
Perfect.
Perfect.
The smoker is saving marriages.
Since 2020. All right, so these gotta go back on for a little bit. I'm gonna throw a little bit more.
Okay, so you explain how you did this.
Okay, so we've tried this once before and I got like legs because I really like legs versus wings and it just wasn't great. So this time... Drumsticks.
Yeah.
So this time I got a frozen wing pack. Mm-hmm. And so this is kind of the quick method. This is like the oven method as a smoker. Mm-hmm. But I just put them on the smoker and then when they're at like 140 or something, I just took them off. So now I can coat them and then put it back in the smoker. And it's gonna caramelize, I think is the correct word, and just make these taste absolutely delicious.
Yes.
So I got 2 batches. I need to make sure I keep them separate. And yeah, so I'm gonna go put them back on the smoker. We did it. Okay. It's been about an hour.
And you used this
Frank's Red Hot. It's the original.
Yes.
And then Ray is a fan of Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue.
Yes. I love Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
All right.
I highly recommend. All right, you're throwing this back on?
Putting them back on. Should be ready in about 15 minutes? I don't know.
15?
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Maybe
I think
quicker.
I'll start making the caramel for the apple, and then we can just take the wings out and put the apple on.
Awesome.
The next morning, we said goodbye to our boondocking spot in West Yellowstone and headed to Grand Teton National Park.
What's up?
Sorry, it's a little tight.
Just a little bit. That's okay.
This is like the worst part.
Yeah.
It's all
We go
soft.
this way or this way?
We both went this way.
Okay.
You can do what you like. It's just a little tippy.
Okay, good afternoon, guys. We are doing something fun. We're taking the e-bikes out, but we're also here with Jesse and Melissa from Adventure Endeavor and Jared. Hey, Jared and Rebecca from Jared and Rebecca. They don't have a YouTube channel,
But they have an Instagram.
but they have an Instagram.
So check it out.
And they post good pictures. So we are all going bike riding today. Jared and Rebecca also have e-bikes. However, Melissa and Jesse do not. So,
We're gonna have to play catch up.
but they are very fit. So we got the 4 lazy folks on the e-bikes and the 2 athletic ones on the regular bikes. They're gonna do fine. I'm not worried about them at all. So we are currently in Grand Teton National Park at Moose Junction. There is a 8-mile bike path to, what's the lake?
To a lake.
Jenny Lake.
Jenny Lake.
Jenny Lake, which is a 3-mile loop, but we've heard you can also swim in this lake. So some people might be partaking in that. I'm not so sure we will. And then 8 miles back. So I'm really excited to explore Teton National Park like this, because last time we were here was like 2.5 years ago. And what did we do?
We drove in all the way from West Yellowstone. We brought Carmen with us, and we pulled off at a lot of the turnouts and looked at things, and that was it.
That was it. So let's go for a bike ride. So we've made it to Spring Lake, actually. We made it to Jenny Lake, but then if you go, I don't know, what do you say?
Another 1.5 miles.
Yeah, a little further down, you can actually, and by the way, we don't know any of this. Jared from the group is like the planner, so I'm just regurgitating what he told us and researched. So he led us about another 1.5 miles down to Spring Lake, and the rumor here is that this water is actually warmer because it's shallow, so less water to heat up from the sun means it gets warmer.
Everyone, if you can't see, is already in the water, so
Yes.
we're gonna go dip our toes. We didn't bring a bathing suit because we're just always ill prepared.
I intentionally didn't bring a bathing suit.
But
Did you forget a bathing suit?
we are in shorts, so we'll go at least knee high, and it's not a very deep lake, so.
Yeah. Did you forget a bathing suit?
No.
Oh. All right. Well, I intentionally knew I was only going to be dipping my toes, but we will let you know how the water actually feels, because, you know, you can never really trust the internet. My vote is it's chilly. So I'm proud of us for using our e-bikes today for something where the destination wasn't beer.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Oh, jeez. So aggressive.
Yes, so what do they keep calling this?
This is Spring Lake?
No.
Oh, Champagne.
Champagne, that's right. Which just makes me feel super classy. So now, just so you all know, beer from now on is called champagne.
Yeah.
But also, I was thinking there are 3 things I want for my bike, my e-bike, for my birthday.
All right. I think I know one of them.
Okay, what do you know?
Cup holder or beer holder. Yeah.
Well, I do want a cup holder, yes. The second is the pedal, or not the pedal, the seat on the back where you can...
Rack.
A rack, yes, because I want to do picnics and stuff, and right now we have nowhere to hold anything. And then the third one, I think I want a softer seat, because today we only went like 10 miles or something, and it's a little rough.
We got another
back
10
there.
miles.
We got another 10 miles back, yeah. So it's not bad, like it has good padding on it, but it could definitely use a little bit more.
Yeah, and because they're smaller, like foldable bikes, you're not sitting forward as much, so you don't have as much weight on the handlebars as you would normally have. Mm-hmm. So it's like 95% on the seat.
Yeah, you're sitting up pretty straight on these.
Yeah. So what do you think about Spring Lake? Is it something someone
let's show them this little pathway real quick. I definitely think it's something that you guys should make the stop to see. I mean, the sun's really like towards the camera right now, but it's beautiful here, you know? Look at this little footpath. I love a good little wooden footpath, you know? What do you think?
I think it's a great little stop. There's tons of stand-up paddleboards and kayaks here, so if you have one of those, feel free to bring it.
Yes, the water's so smooth, so even if you're a beginner, I think this would be a good place to try it out.
Absolutely. But although it looks super bright, it's just been getting dark later and later here. So we're going to start heading back because it is 5:30.
Yes, so we'll probably be back to camp by 7:38.
Yep.
And then I've asked everyone in the group to think of an answer to a question that I asked them. So I want them to share those answers with you when we get back to camp. We have given more than enough time for everyone to mull their questions over because they got to sleep on it. It's the next day. So we're heading over to our little gazelle tent right now, even though it's not in front of our rig. Jared and Rebecca have the fire pit, so we put the clam over the fire pit. And we are loving this thing, right?
Yes.
Because?
Well, we haven't used it in a year, but the mosquitoes here are vicious.
Yes, they're mean. They like actually hurt. Wait, let me in, let me in. Oh my goodness, rude. Yeah, they like bite you and they hurt. And it might look like I'm breaking out. I'm not, those are bug bites. I think one just like was in the RV when we were sleeping or something and it just had a little buffet. Just walked down my face and tried different spots. Anyway, so we're the first ones in, obviously, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get the fire started. We're gonna kill the few that have managed to creep in here. Ow!
Did it get you?
Got me. So we get a couple more to kill. We're gonna wait for people to come in here.
They're big and slow though.
Yeah.
So they hurt when they get
Slow
you,
and dumb.
but you can kill them if you see them.
Yes. Okay. We have Jesse, Melissa, Jared, and Rebecca. Close friends now. Close friends. Bittersweet. So
3 months will do that, huh?
Yeah.
let's do that.
Yeah.
All right. Pros and cons of caravanning.
Pros and cons. Do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll start. So pros, definitely getting to know you guys all a lot better, which is awesome, and just having a built-in friend group to travel with. Like, it's our own little traveling neighborhood, which is awesome. I think it has honestly been the best part of RVing for me.
Yeah.
And that's saying a lot because we've been to a lot of really cool places. But yeah, this has probably been the highlight the past 3 months. So cons, what would you say?
I can only think of one, really.
Okay, go for it.
And it's not even that big of a deal. It's just scheduling differences.
Yeah.
So we're very early risers. So we're like, oh, like maybe on a
Like
let's
5
travel
a.m.
on a Sunday or something. And we're like, okay, like let's do morning. Like that sounds good. And like morning can be 5:30 in the morning, or morning can be like 11. We tend to go towards the 5:30. Certain people tend to go towards, the 10, 10:30. But other than that, and that's not even a big deal.
No, it's not.
Okay, it's your turn in the hot seat.
All right.
All right.
Pros. So I would say community is definitely number one. Having other people to talk to other than your spouse, which is, your spouse is amazing, but having other people is always great. You know it's true. You think you're safe. Especially after being quarantined for several weeks, like getting to have other people to talk to was just like a breath of fresh air. Gosh, that made it sound really bad. I didn't mean it to.
No,
No.
You're saying what we're all thinking.
Sounds that bad.
No.
Absolutely agree.
So I would say my biggest pro is that there's a lot of activities and things that we've gotten to do, and it's so much more fun to do it with people. I've been talking
And
a lot.
Jared
Your
for the
turn.
cons.
Jared.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to say it's great having a neighborhood that travels.
Yeah.
It's like having neighbors, but you're in a new place every day.
And we actually talked to you guys.
Yeah.
We didn't talk to our
Yeah.
neighbors.
We
in
didn't
a
talk to
while.
our
Well, and
neighbors.
you get to,
Actually
and you get to
interact
pick
with
your
neighbors
neighbors
almost every day.
a little bit. So.
And if you don't like your neighbors, you just pick up and leave.
drive away.
It's
Great.
Start
So-
yelling really loudly.
And like another pro is like when you need something, it's great to have extra people. Like, oh, I need this tool.
Yeah.
Oh, an extra person has it, or I need this piece of food item because we're cooking right now. Somebody has it, so it's great to have people around to experience those things with. So.
I mean, this is perfect. We have a clam that belongs to Jason. We have a fire pit that's ours. We have chairs that everybody brought their own. We're sharing drinks. Like, you just bring what you have and
Like I
build a
drank
community.
all your wine last night, and so
I know,
I'm
you
giving
brought
you
me
my
some.
wine tonight.
yeah.
We have a pizza oven.
We have pizza oven.
Yeah.
Pizza
Oh,
oven.
yeah,
You
that's
have one.
true. Well,
Now
now
you
we
guys have
all
one.
have
We don't have
smokers
just
Smokers.
pizza oven.
and
yeah,
pizza
but-
ovens because
Yeah.
of you guys.
Sorry for that.
Pizza oven is next week, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It's the next
So-
edition.
So what's the cons of traveling?
I'll let you go first since I talked so
Oh,
much.
jeez.
This pros and cons session actually went on for 20 minutes, so we're going to share the whole video with you next time. next morning, we sadly said goodbye to our road family and split off from the group. But hey, the view leaving was pretty good. And just like that, 8 weeks with friends flew by. That was definitely a great experience. We're gonna miss everyone. I feel like we made some great lifelong road friends, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little sad, to be honest. Well, it feels weird to be on our own and making all of our decisions by ourselves again.
Not excited about it.
Yes.
Or am. I don't know, it's weird. It's definitely mixed.
Yeah, mixed for sure. But we all have separate paths to take, so we knew the end was eventually going to happen. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to join our getaway gang. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
All right.
Hold on. You want to go?
No.
You were starting?
I know, I was just messing with it. Just joking. Just fooling.
Okay.
Ready? Hey guys, we're here in Yellowstone still.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're opening the vlog, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Mask went.
So, 1922.
Quiet on the set, please.